Hello my friends and welcome back to our continued Let's Play Parasite Eve for the PlayStation 1. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your Story Gaming channel, and today, with the help of Zappa, King of the Giant Robots, we are continuing our dive into this amazing survival horror RPG.
Ooh, you had exactly enough room. So, you now have access to every room. Guess what? You could also take the stairs down.
I think we need to go back.
Now is a good time to go back. You can start building up your inn protector.
It's also a good time to say hello to Evil Fluffy 1, who commented on our most recent video, which is video number 4. This video is... I don't know what video this is. I think this is video 9 right now because we're recording in bulk. But yeah. But I do want to say hello and welcome to Evil Fluffy. So good to see you. If you did like what you see, don't forget to check out Zappa's channel as well. His link to his channel is in the description below. He's awesome. Show him some love because he's wonderful.
I've played this game 6 different ways.
And he has speedruns of them. So if you like Parasite Eve and you want to see more Parasite Eve, go check us out.
I have a lot. NYPD, there we go.
And I'm going to go ahead and put a little cut in here so we can go ahead and just, you know, clear everything out.
Yeah, gear up. Time to build.
Okay, so we went and basically retooled the end suit. We went and got item pack, auto medicine, resist poison, paralysis, and also HP max. So we have like 60 more HP. Moved over the pluses. So we used a super tool to move the pluses, and then a tool to move the auto medicine because I trashed the other auto medicine armor. And that's what we're basically rocking with. I don't know why I didn't get rid of the SP protector.
No.
That's strange.
No.
Apparently I goofed up on that one, but
we'll have a chance to put it away later or whatever.
Yeah, it's just gonna come along for a ride for us apparently. Oh my gosh!
For a ride.
Take you for a ride. There's a lot of enemies on the screen. The woolly guy's not such a big deal. It's the raptors.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to call these guys raptors.
There's a proper name for them, but I don't want to turn the pages to find out what it is. I'm going to turn the pages to find out what it is. Does it matter? No. Are they raptors? Yes.
I hate it when you have a big screen with these guys here.
Okay.
Level up. Full recover restores all HP and removes status. And we also got 359 points and +1 to all of our other stats. And of course more ammo because this game it's impossible to run out of ammo.
As one does.
So I want to go to bonus points. And this one I'm just gonna put pull into attack because I like having a nice round number at 75.
So our raptors are technically called Trudon.
Okay.
That's one. I'm sure that is an actual dinosaur.
We go down?
Up.
Up, okay.
Yes.
Heading up.
Because as I recall, you have to specifically enter a room from a specific direction.
I wish I could
keep
read
going
this
up
stuff.
and follow it around. Oh yeah, if you could just like read the stuff.
We'd be here all day because I love museums. I'd be like, I want to read that. I want to read that.
Fortunately, Parasite Eve 2 improves upon the interactability of things in the environment.
It's been
so much so that you're gonna want to like touch everything twice.
Something that I will do then.
It's meant for. So we should be able to go through the door here.
This one?
Yes.
I don't know if I'll be able to record PE2 with you, or if you would want to do that. If we did,
interested if we can find the time.
Yeah, I mean, if we did do that, it would probably be on, you know, on like Saturday mornings or whatever. We'll talk about that later. For now, am I going down or am I going around?
You're gonna go down.
Okay, so I did go the right way.
No, wait, no, the other down. Sorry. Down is correct, but the other down.
Alright, so we're gonna go the other down.
Man, that thing looks so lifelike.
Oh my god. Oh.
It had the sign of being interactable.
That looks like a big boy.
Fight it out.
And the music hasn't changed, but I'm still going to,
It is still a mini boss.
Okay, I was gonna treat it like a mini boss.
If I'm correct, you probably don't want to shoot it from the front.
Oh my god!
Also, ow.
Yeah, also ow, indeed. Ow!
How did that do less than the lightning? The lightning hurt more.
I'll take it. It's really tanky. Ah! Okay, I got like stuck on him, and the lightning only did like half damage. Don't know how that worked, but I'll take it.
I wonder if the lightning is a percentile thing. Because you can dodge it, see? It curves rather strangely.
I like went everywhere except the way I was going, so if I would have dodged in any direction, I would have been hit. Ow. Ah, no, I don't want to use I was just about to use a PE ability.
Now he's hurt. Now you should do more damage.
Ow.
But he's also faster.
That was one tough Dino.
Be mad.
Did you die already? Thank you. Yikes. Oh, wow, another level.
It's time.
Liberate. So, if I remember correctly, that move basically is like the most overpowered thing to ever exist.
No, don't use your PE. Don't use your PE to heal.
Okay. Where are we going?
Trust me. You're going down. Oh, you thought you were done?
Alright. Well, yeah. I saw you just... Ark. Oh yeah, we're done. Oh
Guess
god.
what? You landed on it.
Oh, please tell me
That's why you didn't die.
My body feels like I'm going to burn up.
That's your body healing after that impact.
Oh. And you gotta love the foreshadowing here of two T-Rexes on the walls where you landed.
And a big empty pedestal.
Oh my god.
So are you ready to pop off?
Oh my lord.
Time to face your fears, bird. Pop off on him.
It's time to liberate myself.
No, you're going to liberate him. There you go. You are prepared. You are locked and loaded. Fire the missile.
Missile firing.
15 hits of high power damage.
Oh. 15? It's like Knights of the Round. Oh my god.
Or 7. I don't know how to count.
Still like Knights of the Round.
Yeah.
That
so,
did 1400 damage. Leaves us
Yep.
dazed, but not too bad. Wow, that one. Oh, that one.
that
hurt.
first hit did 0. What happened there? That was wild.
Everything else hit me though.
All right, now it is time for gun. Maybe haste.
Yeah, I didn't have enough PE for haste.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ow.
The tail hits you.
Still think I'd rather be behind him than. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. That's what we're having here, isn't it?
Yeah, depending on like which way he positions himself is which way he'll curve his breath.
Yeah, I don't know how that 0 happened, but I'll take it.
These are the mysteries.
What the
What
heck
missiles?
is that? Mad
Bruh.
skills. Mad skills, that's what that is. And
And
8,000.
8,000. That has the move. But that is not the gun.
I thought the move was burst. Or liberate. Enter 2 commands? What?
That's the move.
What the heck does that mean? Does that mean I can fire and then fire?
That means go twice.
So I could attack
Cast
and then
quick.
attack again?
You could attack and use an item. You could cast 2 spells. It's your turn, and then it's your turn.
Alright, well the big T-Rex is down. That wasn't so bad.
Okay, so there's a little exploring left to do.
It looks like there's a door over here. Was there anything
Yeah.
else this room?
Nah, room is clear. So, because of the weird order of things happening, we have to get back to the room where the Triceratops told you to go home.
So floor...
3. 3rd floor. But you have to go back to the door that it denied you from entering.
Okay, so up to
I
floor
think... there are many ways to get there.
3.
Oh yeah, 3rd floor. Or 2nd floor. No, 2nd floor doesn't work, that's right.
So on the 3rd floor.
We're gonna have to go back around through the right again. Up. Yes, it is very much a pest that we have to follow this specific path. Because all the other doors are locked from the other side for some reason.
Yeah, you would get lost here for a while.
Well, it's all kind of a loop, really. It's just this specific sequence is a pest.
Well, that's why I'm glad you're here, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you
I'm
for
also
being
here
here
to
again.
tell you when we hit that point of no return. Coming soon
Coming soon.
to a theater near you.
The Flightless Bird
Parasite
channel near you.
Eve. Maybe sometime after the last episode goes live, I could host a viewing of the movie. Then again, it does have some adult-related themes. So if you the audience wish to watch that on your time, content warnings. This is a movie made in the 90s. It is Japanese, so it is subtitles only. There is a lot of science jargon. There is some medical and otherwise situational nudity. There is some bio-horror and a lot of fire. So if these things trigger you and bother you,
down,
you know,
up,
down through the door, probably.
Thank you for saying through the door.
Okay, we're
because
allowed.
there's a down stairwell.
Yeah. Okay, and then down the room. Okay, excellent.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Man, look at all them skeletons. Okay. So the museum has been damaged.
I take it I go up here.
No.
No?
Do not.
I'll put this, Scott.
I forbid you to go up those stairs. Quite literally.
Where to go?
You're gonna go back out the room once we're done here.
Can't believe that hit me.
We are here, so... Well, no, we're not going to leave this room immediately. So, in the top right, there should be another quiz. Okay, then I know what part of the map we're on. Okay, in the bottom left, you see that broken glass? Go in the display.
Hello?
That is your gun.
And it's got the move.
It has the move and it has more potential slots. So that is, if you want a handgun, that is the gun we are using.
And the best thing is it has the move.
Exactly. That's why it's like you get two immediately.
But here's the thing. Oh, here's the thing, okay? We had the move and we had the move, right? So what I could do is I could tool the burst from the other shotgun onto this handgun.
Once you open up some more slots, that's correct.
And then I could tool the stats of the G23 onto the M93.
That is also correct.
And we would have an M93 with ×3 double shot and burst. And we don't need to put anything else in it until
you put tranquilizer on there. That's not gonna. It's not gonna. It won't. It doesn't. What is the word I'm trying to use here? It doesn't negatively affect your attack power.
Yeah, and then we could save up all the other stuff for our.
Now go up, not up the stairs, not up the stairs. Those stairs, that's the point of no return.
Oh, really?
Okay, that's the point of no return. So, you go through that door, and you're gonna go immediately to your left, and see what you keep getting skipped out on. Okay, wrong floor, my bad. Go up and then down those stairs. Down the stairs.
Being a navigator is hard, my friends.
It's fine. It's fine. You can take these stairs. These stairs are equally valid.
And I don't mind having a navigator with a game like this because this was a game I played before. So it's not like you're spoiling anything, and you really haven't spoiled anything either. You just said where boxes are.
Yep, I'm giving you advice. I'm giving you the pro tips and strats. I am the free Nintendo help hotline. In this year, the year of our Lord 2023, where that doesn't exist. But yeah, no, I will not tell you any plot points, and I will not, if a plot point is tied to a mechanical thing, we'll find out when we get there.
Which way?
Down and through that door.
Good thing I kept that key on me.
Yep. Now, you're going to go down to the left and observe that corner. Because you haven't... Oh, wait, you can see it right there.
Hey, it's a birdie. It's a Chocobo birdie.
That's correct.
Oh.
Clock up.
We're going to have to go give it a closer look in a second. It should not have hit me. What?
That was a... Bro. Oh, that's so rude.
That is so rude.
That is so rude. What if you got into no other fights at this juncture?
Aww. Oh, look, there's a yellow Chocobo here, too.
Bird up.
Aww, look the Chocobos. Aw, thank you, my friend. That was totally worth it.
And now down through that door.
It's the second Chocobo reference in the game.
Yep. So there's your other quiz. The last quiz.
25 million years ago, oxygen increased in the air. Why? Photosynthesis by bacteria. Halley's Comet dropped a meteor. Reaction between gas H2O. So I'd assume this is talking about the destruction of the dinosaurs, which is Halley's Comet?
No, because Halley's Comet still flies around.
Right. Oh, I'm an idiot. So, I have no idea. Gas
it's the thing
H2O?
that SpongeBob has done as a gag, as a bit.
I don't watch SpongeBob.
What he likes to pretend to do. Photosynthesis. Pretend to be a plant.
Okay, so I missed one apparently. I got all the other ones, but I missed one.
And there you go. That's your final super tool for this playthrough.
And a CRVS, which is total garbage.
Now, if you have a regular tool on your person, you can just take those numbers.
Yeah.
No, but we're going to save those tools for building the gun.
I deny.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is, the
So we can go on a little side adventure that's not, no return.
Okay.
Let's go to the right.
Because I'm not getting the junk gun until playthrough 2. So.
Yeah, for sure. We're just gonna go build, and then we're gonna go up those stairs. Finally, going up those stairs. And then loop around and take the next set of stairs up.
Going up.
Yep. And just kind of loop around and we can just observe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Hello, box I never knew about.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is where Eve
I don't
is.
go up here because there's nothing.
Oh,
Well, it's a good
one.
thing that there's another way to get into that room.
And that's the way we went before, right?
Yes, that would be back on the 3rd floor.
So we've done everything except go to the point of no return. Is that correct?
That's correct, unless you want to run back and grind anything, such as slapping around the giant bacterium for defense ups and tools. You know, do your final tweaking of the game. Do any junk grinding that you choose to do. This is your final chance to do anything.
Yeah, I would have liked to have junk grinded on this playthrough because I have more inventory slots.
Yeah.
But since I know that I've already fought that fight, the percent chance of the enemy appearing is less, which means it might be better to wait for the next round. It's kind of hard to tell. Plus, I have things like the rocket crate taking up space.
Yeah.
I had the Narita. I have
The Narita that needs to be there.
the Meta's gun. I had that taking
That
up
needs
space.
to be there.
So there's a lot of stuff that's taking up space. If I were to empty everything out, let me see. I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I mean, I would have enough total inventory. Well, 6 and 7. 33 minus 7.
26?
Yeah. I could have grinded junk on this playthrough. It's just I don't know if I'm going to be able to because of this stupid
encounter rate.
Encounter rate. Speaking of encounters, I definitely want to get into one more encounter before I do anything else.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm at
I figured
one...
we would have hit one in one of those rooms, but oof, that was rude.
I figured 2, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah,
is there an encounter in that room?
There could be. There could be an encounter in this room. We could run to the hospital and go slap a giant bacteria.
Wow. Yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is put a cut here, and we'll go soup up this gun here.
Good old M93. Trust me, the M93 has more potential.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and soup up this gun here, and then we'll then I will maybe slap the bacteria maybe a couple times, probably not a lot, but I'll do it off camera, and yeah, we'll pick up in just a few minutes, or you know, depending on how I cut this video, it may be a second, or it may be another video. I don't know, so it all depends.
The mystery.
And with the magic of editing, we're back here after some time. And what I've been doing in that meantime is just trying to work on the small stuff that I can do to complete our weapon and armor for our first playthrough. And what I did with our weapon is I went through and basically tooled every non-affixed gun that I may want to save. So we still have our fire weapons, our frost weapons, our trank weapons. We still have those in storage. And I moved over every single bonus I can that was 3 or higher. So by moving over every single gun that was 3 or higher, our gun now looks like this. We have 48, 23, and 28 attack range and bullets. We also have the spread or the burst. We have the enter 2 commands. And I went ahead and got fire rate 3 because I figured fire rate 3's not much. The percentages do kind of stink, but it's a little bit more power than the fire 2, but not as limiting returns as fire 5. I felt it was a good balance between 2 and 5. As far as our armor goes, I went ahead and grinded that slime for a bit. You can see our play clock in the top right is now about 11 hours and 45 minutes. Entering, though, the way encounters work in this game is funky, because once you encounter an encounter once, you then have diminishing returns on how many times you can encounter that encounter. So getting that blob to appear sometimes took about 10, 12 times of entering and re-entering a room. So if I got the encounter every single time, I would have, this armor would be like defense plus 200. But the problem is, every single time you enter the room, there's a chance for the encounter, and it's not guaranteed. Although you can't see that the defense is at plus 87, which is, I think it's about what, 40 or 50 points higher than what I had last time. It's much more powerful.
I also noticed you switched to the M8000 as opposed to the M93.
Yes, so I went ahead and switched to M8000 because A, it had higher base stats, and B, it had the enter 2 commands already on it. So I used a super tool to move over the burst, and then I used a tool to move over the pluses. And the reason I used the super tool to move over the burst is because I had 2 options. I could either move over the burst from the other handgun, but I would lose all the modifiers, or I can move the burst from our other shotgun, Now, the other shotgun comes with a +2 to all your stats. So, using a super tool to move over the burst and then use a tool to move over the +2s was a no-brainer in my book.
Okay, well, you have 2 less ability slots on this gun.
Yeah, but at the same time, this is just temp. This is just our placeholder until we get our junk gun. And you could see...
it should be okay.
Yeah, and you could see I didn't really mod this out with a lot of things. I could have put first rate on it and other stuff like that, but I was just like, this is more than enough to do whatever we need to do.
Yeah, that for regular game, that is functional and still destructive.
Yes. So we have less higher stat modifiers, but once we get the junk gun, we're not going to care about that anyway. So this is the gun that I'll be using for this playthrough, the next playthrough, and the range is pretty dang good at 81. If I remember correctly, the first rifle we get, isn't that range like 120? So
M16A1 starts with a base range of 110.
Yeah, so this gun almost has as much range as a base rifle, which is pretty dang cool. So I believe we are more than overpowered to take out the rest of this game. And what's really interesting too is I haven't leveled except for that 1 EXP that I was short of. So except for that 1 EXP that I was short of, I haven't leveled at all. And yet my power went up exponentially because leveling isn't as important as modifiers. Now leveling is still important because of your PE powers, because of your HP totals. But 771 HP is really nice.
No, that's pretty hefty. That's we're set. We're pretty golden.
Yeah, and I think if we hit the Chrysler Tower and run 2 at this point in the game, and if we're level 34 there, we have 771 HP, we have the junk gun, I do believe we should be able to make some significant progress in the Chrysler building. Will we be able to beat the Chrysler building without a third playthrough?
Yes.
I hope so.
Yes.
I mean, if we were to do a third playthrough, then these bonuses would be basically, what, like 2.5 times what they are now?
Ridiculous. Yeah, I would have to go and plug in like my PlayStation and bring up my file to see what my numbers look like on a 4 run-through numbered game gun.
And based on how much time it takes to do another run-through, I may or may not do a third. But with my work schedule changing and with me having to work at different times, I may just leave it as is. But I think we're ready to go. I've been talking about 6 minutes about our build and what we're doing, so
let's go.
Let's head up the point of no return.
And you can do it on a second run. I'll make sure that you can.
Now, technically, that's not a point of no return because technically you can go back down the stairs.
Yeah, but if you go too far into that room, if you touch that door.
Yeah, so technically the door is, but you know, you shouldn't come up the stairs if you don't want to advance. This room looks absolutely horrifying. Is this like slime all over the floor? Mitochondria gunk all over the floor?
Mitochondria.
Yikes. Eve's on the other side. So we have now officially entered endgame. Eve! Just sitting on that throne like she's the queen of everything. And she's pregnant. And I think I forgot to turn on my filters. So I'm gonna do that really quick. Sorry about that. Made it a little bit hard for Zappa to read there. Apparently she's telling me to be quiet. Sorry, my lady. There we
It's
go.
a wonder you've made it this far.
Huh. So are you going to congrat? Oh, that's you. Sorry. Thought that was me.
So are you going to congratulate me on this birth?
Yeah, I went to say that. I'm like, wait, Aya's not pregnant. That would have been weird. What are you planning to do, Eve?
Perhaps you can help me answer that, Aya. Why do humans give birth? Hmm?
Maya. I was waiting for her to do something there. It looks like she was gonna do some sort of action scene, but oh, it's all our friends. Oh. Would it be wrong for me to say that if he was not flesh-like but white in appearance, it would look like the Marshmallow Puff Man?
Yeah, that's the vibe we're trying to get from it, except actually frightening.
It's a lot more horrifying than the Marshmallow Puff Man. Like, that thing is terrifying. Especially since it could change.
Oh yeah, you okay? Aya.
Daniel, Maida, you both made it out, but okay.
Yeah, we barely made it though. You see that ugly mama?
By the way, fun fact, when you go to the hospital, to grind up that blob, Maida is actually outside the hospital for some reason.
It pulls data from day 4. It's like that is the front screen.
But I still thought that was interesting. That was everyone from Central Park.
What? And you're saying Lorraine's a part of that thing too?
That is so disturbing. I'm sorry, Daniel.
Yes, it has become apparent as to what medication Melissa has been taking.
What was she on?
She was being administered immunosuppressants.
Immunosuppressants? For why? For what?
Here's the story. Melissa had a transplant when she was a kid.
Transplant? What kind of transplant?
It seems she got one of your sister's kidneys after Maya died in an accident.
A kidney transplant? So Melissa got Maya's kidney?
Yeah, your mother and your sister were donors.
What? Really? I never knew that.
Your mother's organs couldn't be transplanted after the accident. So Maya's kidney was transplanted into the young Eve. No, I'm sorry, the young Melissa. She had kidney failure.
Then Eve's kidney is really Maya's kidney.
The engine one that was present at the operation was, you guessed it.
Clamp.
Hans Clamp, our main man. Clamp wanted to become a doctor. The doctors that were present to the operation were all surprised, and they all screamed that the kidney was hot.
Then Eve is...
hard for me to say this, but the original was present in Maya. Eve killed the whole brain, cultured the kidney, and obtained her own physical body.
Then that's what happened to Melissa. Now, just to be clear, Eve is not our sister, kind of reborn. Eve is Melissa, who got basically our genetically shared power through Maya's kidney. Would that be accurate?
Yes, Melissa had nothing to do with this until she got the transplant.
Yes. So in some way it was Maya's kidney that kind of corrupted Melissa.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's any more data here, but here is a thought, a theory, a game theory, as the saying goes.
Game theory. Right.
So it could be believed that Aya's mom may have been the girl into which got I think in the movie it was either a liver or kidney transplant. A young girl was given a kidney or liver transplant, and she was very briefly heavily infected with Eve cells as per the movie.
Well, where did Eve's cells come from originally?
Unexplained in the movie.
Okay. So somewhere, some line, there was
Yeah.
some sort of evolutionary breakthrough. And
Yeah,
then,
there was.
and then those cells were transferred to supposedly Aya and Maya's mom.
Could be, yes.
When she had girls, the girls inherited some of those traits. And when the kidney was transferred to Melissa, Melissa was taking medicine to suppress the body's ability to fight against this invasion, I guess you could say. And so because of that, Melissa ended up becoming possessed by the entity within the cells of the kidney. Whereas we had our cells triggered by what happened in the theater, the opera. So Eve triggered the cells within us, but rather than the cells taking us over, we're able to suppress them and use them as sort of the next evolution of humans, so to speak.
Everything is correct except for, I wouldn't say Aya is suppressing them, but there are some terms that they will use later on that make pretty much sense.
Yeah, so maybe it says suppress, maybe symbiosed, or what's the term when
You were there.
yeah, I'm trying to say they're working cooperatively with each other, the body and the cells.
Yeah, symbiosis.
Yeah. So that's basically what's happening to Aya.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, the whole Aya's mom was girl from movie. That is just hearsay, and that is trying to tie threads together that don't exist.
But still, I mean, if you didn't have the movie and you just had this, then you wouldn't even know why these two girls are so important. But at least, so with the book or the movie, there's some logical tie-in. Even though you say, okay, well, where did they come from originally? But at least here, there's some logical tie-in.
Yeah.
And I like it when there's a reason why the two girls were special. If they were from the girl and they were, transferred to them, it makes a lot of sense.
In her case, the immunosuppressant drug served to act as a catalyst. In Japan, Eve targeted a girl who had undergone a transplant. A kidney transplant to be exact, and she was taking the same immunosuppressant drugs. This was all so that Eve could have a uterus to plant the fertilized egg. In order to transplant organs, it was necessary for the HLA type to match. It lives symbiotically with other cells, so it's necessary to take immunosuppressants to control the immunity and avoid rejection. While being controlled by Eve, Melissa felt her body change. But she finally got the lead part of the opera. If she had gone to the doctor, she would have been told to give up the part. So in order to avoid rejection, she kept on taking the drugs, and after taking so much, she was so weak that Eve was able to take over her physical body. And that's how she transformed into a mitochondria Eve.
So then, Maya is the original Eve.
In reality, it is Maya's mitochondria.
Yeah, they really make you want to think here, the way she said that Melissa is Maya reincarnated. But I don't think that's apt, based on what I've said before, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's almost like the way I'm reading this game is they want you to think, you know, it's a sister versus sister fight. Roger, commencing operation, sir. Finally, the time has come to put our power to the test. You're the Admiral.
Don't be impudent. It shouldn't have come to this.
Yes, sir. Forgive me, Admiral.
Calling all fighter jets. We have just received permission to attack. Commence operation. Head for the Statue of Liberty. As planned, Helicopter Team 1 will prepare up for Plan 2. Team 2 will search and do their best to impede further advancement.
Because this worked so well last time.
Well, it's not like they're doing the same thing over and over. They're at least doing something slightly different.
Yeah, and at the same time, you would say, well, what do you expect them to do? Just roll over? At least they're trying.
At least they're trying. Yo, what? Are you sure? The Navy's made their move.
What?
We can't allow this. We'll be reading what happened yesterday with the jets.
Okay, so mine is on my side there. I'm surprised they haven't reached the point where they're just like, we're gonna drop a nuke.
Oh, that came in.
Hello.
With these barriers.
Almost looks like a giant Metroid there.
Perhaps.
Secret crossover?
Perhaps. No, Lorraine. Lorraine can't be a part of that thing.
God, I feel so bad for Daniel.
The huge creature. No, those cells. They must be what Eve is giving birth.
Where she's giving birth?
Yes, the huge creature will act as a barrier to protect the ultimate being.
Oh!
It had barriers.
I don't think they expected the giant laser beams.
Nope.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Get hit with the anti-air. Counter.
Those cinematics look really good.
Lorraine!
The helicopter's coming.
Everyone duck, cover your heads and That one's not crashing.
No, it's landing.
Mine doesn't know that though. He doesn't know helicopters. He knows
And even
science.
if you ducked your head, if that thing was flying right at you, you don't want to duck your head. You want to move away. Also, Brea. Is it Brea or Bray?
Brea.
That's okay. That's what I thought. Also, Brea, the NYPD, correct? Ma'am, it is my duty to accompany you to the aircraft carrier.
Up in here. To the what?
A fun thing about language is A sound, and the rest of the world is usually always an ah sound. It's not a hard A. So for example, it wouldn't be admiral, it would be something like admiral. You know, something I learned playing Persona 5, you know, because there's a girl named Anne, but she's called An. And, you know, in the States, no one calls someone An if they're spelled A-N-N. But that's how she's called in the game, because in most of the world, they use that type of A for the name. So Aya would be A-Y-A, Aya. The same thing happened in Master Detective Archives Rain Code. There's a couple characters with A sounds, and they're pronounced differently. Like, there's a girl named Karen. But when I first looked at the name, I thought, oh, that's Karen. But it's not Karen, it's Karen, because that's the way the A is pronounced.
Welcome aboard the Navy's Pride and Joy, the Nimitz.
This is just a random side thought I had. Sorry about that.
I'm Williams. I command this ship. Sorry to have you come on such short notice. Hey, you better not put Aya in danger here.
You. Who do you think you are, talking to the Admiral that way?
Quite all right, Lynch. After all, he is right. What do you mean? You're the only ones that can't be ignited by her. I'm asking you to get in our chopper and nuke the creature.
Oh, okay, there we go. We're on the same page, the Admiral and I, it seems.
Hold on, I can't fly no helicopter.
Oh, is this the captain? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Captain.
It's weird because they changed the name. Not to worry. The choppers have been sent to Otto. She won't have any problems.
So she just needs to fire from a distance. What, she can't be ignited? Well, she can't anyway, but...
Unfortunately, the weapon needs to be fired at close range in order to work. And we cannot move in that close, since we will be ignited. Well... I'll... do it.
No way, you ain't going up there.
Our fate lies in your hand. Oh, that... Never mind, sorry, go ahead.
Our fate lies in your hands, Aya.
Change your names! Gets confusing. Okay.
You didn't know him before.
Daniel? Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
That thing. That ain't Lorraine. Do it for Lorraine too, Aya. Wait, please, take this.
What is it? More junk that's gonna take up my inventory?
Man, come on, we ain't got time for that mumbo jumbo right now. And that discourages. Yes, of course. Aya, please, be careful up there, okay?
Of course, I'll be fine. Oh, I think I know what that item does now.
Do you?
is that item a trigger for the game to recognize to open up the Chrysler building?
The Narita? No.
Oh,
okay. Whatever the item is, no, it's not a... The Chrysler building will be open so long as you're on New Game Plus and you can access the map.
Oh, okay. Alright. I thought maybe it was a trigger of some kind.
Nah.
Because this game likes to use key items for triggers, so...
Yes,
but then again, if that's true, then the Chrysler building would already be open.
I'll have you do some arbitrary things, it seems like, to show you what it does.
Maya. Really like the CG here for the PS1. This is
You notice you notice that we start disc 2 in the middle of day 5.
That's probably why. The space for the videos.
The space for the videos, not to mention the entirety of the Chrysler building is also on disc 1.
Really?
The picture is again view. Switch to formation 2.
What? What's happening here? From the
On the
last
part, we were able to anticipate this attack. We were positioned for this way for a reason.
What do you mean?
Launch a jet stream attack combat Parasite.
Oh.
It can only hit one at a time. We will act as your shield so you can live to attack the creature.
Oh my god. What? No! I'm not doing this without you! True heroes right there.
If it can only focus and hit one at a time. We're entering fire range. Prepare to attack.
Alright. Please move away from me now!
We cannot abandon our duty. Besides, we are already within range.
Screw it. Let's do it.
Fire the missiles.
Ew.
That kind of junks up the controls.
This is insane. Since Christmas Eve, I put a curse on my own body. Why me? Why is this happening to me? I don't understand. But I don't care anymore. 'Cause Eve, I'm the one that can destroy you once and for all. Maya, I'll end this and let you rest peacefully. It's not the effect I thought a nuke would have.
There's a lot of things that were wrong with that entire scene. The missile first fired from the right side, and then it came out of the left.
I did not even notice that.
Unless it was a view from behind the chopper.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No, it's fine. It's not what you thought.
Yeah, I thought we had to fight a giant Statue of Liberty.
No, this is not Ghostbusters.
We did it.
Well done. That was magnificent. Turn to base, Aya.
No, it's not over yet. Ew.
You just killed my baby. I'm about to rip you open. Come at me.
Yeah, she's got that pose. Come at me, bro.
That was actually very much a Macross looking pose. Aya, come back now! It's too dangerous to continue. Return to base at once. We'll plan.
But yes. Are you sure? Yes.
That's weird.
Basically saying, put down a new file, I think is what they're trying to say.
I think it might be programmed to respond just in case you might have hit no. So you don't like have that panic. Like, oh, what did I hit? What did I hit it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Aya, please, I need to give you. Forget it. She signed off already. She flipped a switch. Cut that radio off. Costume number 4. Oh!
Do we ever get alternative costumes?
Not legally.
Oh. Because I know you mentioned their opera suit.
Yeah, there are Game Shark codes if you play this on original PlayStation hardware. Alright, is your body ready? Is your fingers ready? Is your equipment ready?
Ooh, let's do it. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.